Hello, hello, everyone. I, as
Hello.
ever, am your captain for this evening, your master of games, and the controller of your destinies. And I am going to pass it over to one of the players to do the last session recap. Does anyone want to volunteer before I roll a dice? I will roll a dice.
Yeah, we'll call your bluff. Roll that dice.
Cool. I will. Ash.
No. One,
Yes.
two, three. Escanor.
On my
Hmm?
screen, that is you.
Oh, because you're counting yourself.
No, I'm not. I counted Russell twice. I gave Russell twice the chance of getting it.
Oh, good. Thanks.
You
Thanks,
it
Dave.
still missed
Appreciate it.
Russ. It still missed you.
Yeah, I had a 50% chance. Awesome.
Not quite.
We all
33.
arrived. We all arrived in the beautiful little village of Thorogorn, where nothing bad or strange or untoward is happening whatsoever, and we are all here for the hunt of the waning moon.
Yes.
Am I?
Hunt of the waning crescent moon. Yes.
That's the one. All seemingly being recruited by the Baron, who wants us to help make sure that his son wins by slaying the largest or the most amount of creatures.
Yeah.
We had a little play fight wherein Escanor got stabbed in the leg by Poland, the Baron's son. And I believe that was
It was just a
roughly
flesh
where we
wound.
finished up.
I think we were going to leave the Baron's house to head to the tavern to rest up for the night and to get to know each other better as characters as well, all on the Baron's dime.
That's right.
Correct. Bear with me just 1 second. I'm just doing something.
I just realised I've not come up with a backstory yet.
That's all right.
I think you're the only one.
Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just really.
What's your name in this, Ash? Edgar, right?
Edgar Allan
Thornvale.
Poe.
Is it Edgar? Before Dave rudely interrupted your answer?
Edgar Thornvale.
Edgar Thornvale.
And you know what I found out the other day, Dave? Just on a weird ass note, all the way around. There is a place called Hutto, Texas. There's an actual city.
Oh, that's amazing! They named a city after my goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened there.
But it was cool. When I heard it, I was like, wait a minute. I've heard that name before. Yeah.
There and get potions that you probably don't want.
Yeah, or some kind of treatment that would be bad for you. There we go. All right. So, guys, grills. As we begin tonight's session, you are indeed just leaving the Baron's mansion. You are heading over to the Creaky Keg, which is the little tavern that is a little ways opposite. And as you get in to there, you will see Macaster, the elderly gentleman who recruited one of you for the Baron. He is sat in the corner with a piece of wood and a whittling knife as he starts carving his little little statuettes and things. Behind the bar, you see there is a rather plump dwarven lady. She has fairly auburnish hair and a nice piercing green eye. She looks to be quite the firm tavern owner as well, as you can see her sort of controlling everyone and everything that's in here. And you also see a little gnome running about, bussing the tables, collecting glasses, and he seems to be having a whale of a time doing his job. He's quite he's quite happy to sort of just run around and have a bit of fun. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to walk up to the bar and go introduce myself to this very plump dwarven lady. Yeah.
So as you approach the bar, she takes a bit of a look at you, Ironheart, and she says, good morrow, fellow. And she's speaking to you in Dwarvish.
Good morrow. How are you? Yeah.
Oh,
Nice place you got.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for the compliment as well. It is a bit of a lovely little place we've got here. We're quite lucky. You know, especially around this time of the month, we get particularly busy. As you can tell, there's quite a few patrons in here tonight. Well, what can I get for you? We are rather busy, so I can't really stop and chat.
I will take a mead or an ale, whichever.
A mead, I can get that for you.
Okay, maybe something to eat. You know,
And
a snack.
she kind of looks over her shoulder and sort of sees you and sees your comrades behind you as well, and looks over to the old man in the chair, and she kind of pointing down at your head. And as you sort of look over your shoulder, he sort of just gives a gentle nod. He goes, "Okay, so you're the one the Baron's looking. Oh, well, the Baron's hired. No problem, no bother, no bother. We can certainly help you out. So what was it? A mead and some food of some kind? Did you say?
Yeah, a snack. You know, something to get us through the evening. Yeah. Or I'm assuming it's evening by now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, something to get. Yeah, a small dinner or something. We don't have to overdo it. You know. And then we need to see about some rooms.
Of course. And you hear a shout to the back. We need 4 full-course meals, please, chef. And you hear this another rather plucky tone, and he goes, "Coming right out."
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party and be like, "I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to order for you, but if you want something different, you might want to tell her now. You know, I'm just trying to get us going here."
We'll take an ale and whatever your finest delicacy is.
Of course.
The Baron said that he's going to cover our tab.
Oh, I'm well aware. I realized. My husband pointed you out to me.
Okay, well, thank you.
Husband. Well, that kind of put a damper on my mood for a little bit. Husband, huh? Well,
Macaster is a nice, honourable gentleman.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I was just hoping you were single. That's all.
I appreciate the compliment, young man. And she pours some drinks out, and she gives you an extra bit of froth on the top of your mead.
All right, just the way I like it. Yeah.
Food will be
Thank
right
you.
out. Please, take a seat, will you?
All right. Are we sitting at the bar or are we sitting at a table?
Getting a table.
At a table? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like the table.
Works for me.
So
So,
you guys go and sit down at a table, and again, it is quite cramped. There isn't really a table big enough for all of you, but you kind of squeeze around like a single table almost. Right. You hear Baylor, the little gnome, running around, and he goes, "Oh, hello. I'm your waiter for this evening. My name is Baylor Trinket. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything that I can do to make your evening much more pleasurable, please do let me know. Just note, I am not allowed. I have been informed by the lady mistress. I am not allowed to perform party tricks in here."
party tricks? Didn't know that was an option.
Oh yeah. I have loads of party tricks. I'm quite gifted in that way. And as he's talking to you, Ironheart, the other three of you notice that there is a very small, but a very small mage hand by Ironheart's pocket.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
I want to see how it plays out. Let me see how this plays out.
So this little tiny mage hand lifts Ironheart's coin purse, and Baylor kind of reaches round the side, quite casually and relaxed.
And I don't feel.
Nope. And
Okay.
I get a long, like loud.
And he goes, "Yeah, party tricks like this one," and he just starts tossing your gold pouch in front of you, Ironheart, and you recognise it's yours.
I'm gonna reach out, snatch it out of midair. That's not a party trick. That's a surefire way to get yourself in trouble. Bailey, was it your name?
Yes, Bailey's my name. Yes.
Yes. Surefire way to get yourself in trouble,
Well,
young man.
if you've got any complaints, be sure to complain about Bailey to the mistress.
Oh no complaints. I can take it. I'm okay.
But the name is Baylor.
Baylor.
Yes.
Sorry. I apologize.
No, it's okay. But if you do want to make a complaint, my name is Bailey.
Yes, I understand. Yeah. Well, you can call me Thorn.
2 seconds, and you see Baylor. He's quite quick. He moves from like the far end of the tavern. This tavern is probably about 50-60 foot square. He moves from one end to the other, and he comes back, and he's got this very nice silver rack of plates with hot steaming food on it. It looks like the chef has prepared you all a very nice looking roast dinner.
Smells wonderful.
Oh, do enjoy. Chef will appreciate any compliments you wish to pass along, but other than that, I will be seeing you very, very soon.
I'd like to flip him a coin that he can, a gold coin that he can, for himself and for the chef. So.
Oh, much appreciated.
It's not much, but it's something. So maybe I get to keep the rest of them from now on. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm going to sit down and eat my dinner. Okay.
Keep a tight grip on that coin purse of yours. That's gonna Ironheart.
I'm very glad that you saw that because he could have got away with all my coin just now. I think because I never felt it leave. I never felt it leave my pocket or my side.
You're not very perceptive, is what I'm hearing.
No, I mean I'm perceptive, but what I lack in perception, I make up for in strength. Yeah.
Brute violence. Okay, I'm beginning to understand your character a little.
Never claimed to be real smart. Smart enough to get me through, though. But the food looks wonderful. Yeah.
What's the story with you two? Escanor, was it? And your meowsing
Brother.
friend?
Name
Brother.
ring.
Karlak.
No, I changed it to Karlak.
Oh,
It's
okay.
now Karlak.
Yeah.
A little easier on the tongue.
Not nice.
Well,
Not Ranganang.
Boomerang.
Boomerang. Yeah.
Well, we come from the mountains of Amagri. From a place called the Whispering Lotus Monastery. Ever heard of it?
Say that I have. I figured
Just
you
here.
monks for a religious lot. Is that not the case?
All monks are different. At our monastery, we mostly studied martial arts.
Martial arts, you say? So if I came at you and tried to attack you, you would know some amazing way of stopping me, correct?
Correct.
I aim a punch.
And kind of flow his hand over to the other side, redirecting it wide.
Impressive.
That's a cool trick.
What's your story, Edgar? You seem to know about this hunt. What brings you here, besides the fact of the hunt? Is this your first time, or have you done this before?
I've competed a few times over the years, but alas, never found much glory. I understand last year's champion was a dwarven fellow, I believe. Quite formidable, if I remember correctly.
I was just going to ask you if you ever ran across this guy that Baron was talking about.
I mean, I've never came to blows with a guy, but from what my judge of character, from what I've seen and what I've heard, he's quite adept.
Yeah.
Those are some impressive looking crossbows you have. How fast can you draw them?
Quick enough.
What happens if somebody bypasses your shots and gets within close range?
They would have to be very, very quick. But if they do, I mean, I'll open up my long leather jacket a little bit, and you see two sort of glistening swords, just in case.
That's a little more my style there.
Always good to have a backup plan.
So this hunt that we're going to be in on, do you know what kind of animals they're hunting? What we're supposed to be hunting to help? I think his name was Poland.
I mean, whatever creatures are waiting for us in the forest. Dave, how many would I know about?
How many creatures?
Yeah, no, like a rough thing. If I've competed in this thing a few times, never come across anything big enough to win like, but
Make me either a nature or a history check. $14 on a 14. You know you've got like your normal predatory animals like your wolves, your bears, your boars. Obviously, boars not predatory, but those kinds of big game are around in the forest. But you would also know that the reason these creatures hunt at night, like these apex predator type creatures hunt at night, is to keep themselves safe during the daytime.
I'll explain that to these lot. Would I know what the dwarf who won it last year managed to fell in order to win?
It would have been something like a probably something like an elk or a large deer of some kind, I would imagine.
Just to explain that as well.
Okay. Well, that's helpful information. It's nice to know. You know, the bigger animals, it takes a special kind of hunting to take them down by yourself. You know what I mean?
Not mean.
I mean, as big as I am, and as strong as I am, I'm still not sure I would go after an elk or anything by myself on purpose. But I can't even imagine what that kid's going through in his mind. You know.
The kid has a lot to learn. He seems scared and unsure of himself.
I believe you're correct about that. Really unsure of himself. Yeah.
He did manage to give me a good cut on the leg.
Yeah, I was not going to mention that part.
Lucky strike, perhaps. Maybe I let him have it to see if he would gain more confidence in himself. But I guess not, since he fell over backwards.
Well, I mean, you did take a swing at him, didn't you?
Well, we were all novices at one point. Let's not be too harsh on a boy, but we must keep him alive.
Right. The trick is how do we do it without being seen by anybody else that we're not necessarily going to see?
Well, if anybody sees, we simply kill them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not messed up with that idea. Picking a bunch of dead bodies is probably not going to be great either.
Festival of a hunt. People die all the time.
All right. And do you know of people that died in this hunt, this particular type of hunt before?
Oh, many over the years. Many get skewered by wild boars or mauled by bears. Some have even turned on each other during the frenzy of the fray.
This must be one hell of a prize for the end of this hunt.
Honor, glory, and a sizable cash purse from the Baron.
Yeah, well, those three things will get you killed any place you go. I do believe.
Sorry for the observation here. Could be too rash, but is your what's the word? Is your morality based on coin?
Not just coin. Certainly helps.
It most definitely helps.
So you're willing to dispatch of people, maybe innocent or not, just for seeing us help the young boy?
The boy has to win. We
Yeah.
have been hired to ensure that he does. What do you think will happen if word gets back that we have involved ourselves in this?
I mean, best I could tell, the guy just doesn't get his title from his father. Something to that effect.
And people will start to talk. And when people start to talk, they begin to realize that the many are more powerful than the few in charge. There will be an uprising, I'm sure.
Small town politics. You gotta hate them. You
Not
gotta
to
like.
worry if your moral compass is a little on fritz. Just, it will all be part of the greater good.
Just never had to kill another person before. Animals, monsters, sure, but a person, never killed one of those.
I'm gonna grab my drink off the table and hold it up, and then I'd like to make a toast to hoping we don't have to find out one way or the other.
Everyone remembers that first time. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mazel tov.
So, as you're enjoying a drink, a cold breeze blows through the tavern as you are finishing your meals. The lit lantern above your heads, illuminating the room, briefly disappears, goes out. Silence falls around you. You cannot hear those in the tavern. You cannot hear the sounds of the clinking glasses or the dropping coins. The only thing you hear is a deep, booming voice that races through your minds like an echo through a cave. In the forest deep, where shadows lie, a beast of old stirs 'neath the starlit sky. Its slumbered form, now roused from sleep, awakens with a rumble, low and deep. In forgotten caves and ancient lairs, it dwelt in silence, free from human cares. But now the forest echoes with its might, as ancient powers spark to life a light. The tremors spread through twisted trees as nature quakes and bends its knees, a harbinger of doom or change untold. Its roars pierce the night, fierce and bold. From depths of time it has returned to claim its realm so wild and earned. Its eyes aglow with ancient fire, a beast to rouse both awe and dire. Through haunted groves and moonlit glades it treads a presence that never fades, its monstrous form dark and immense, a guardian of the wild's defense. And fades as the sound of the tavern refills your ears.
I'm gonna look at my drink, look at it in my hand, shake my head. Man, I don't know what's in this drink. Did anybody else hear that? That was wild. At least. I'm not sure I understood, but I might have to talk to that barmaid. He did to my drink.
I've heard something about the old one.
Yes, it was. So you heard it too.
I did.
I can't say happier, but did it make any sense to you, Edgar?
Not one bit.
Can I take a look around and see if like anybody else is like a little distraught or like kind of like we are,
No?
to see if it only happens to us or everybody else too?
No? No one else seems to be reacting at all.
All right. So why us? Why just us then?
Makes us special. Sort of eye up everybody else.
It didn't seem to affect anybody else.
No.
I don't know what to think about that. I mean, I know the
Maybe-
super.
Maybe we're all just tired from the trip.
I was thinking I drank my mead too fast, but maybe.
Maybe that little gnome was playing one of his tricks again.
Bailey.
Karlak. Karlak,
I believe the name was Baylor.
As
Yeah,
you are talking amongst yourselves, Karlak, suddenly from behind you all, you just hear, "Is everything okay?"
Oh no! Speak his name and he shall hear.
Well, I thought you might like some more drinks or some more food. If there's anything I can do, I really don't mind helping you.
I think I've had enough for the evening. Any possibility you could show me where my room would be?
Oh, yes, certainly. If you go round that corner, up the stairs, first left, and it's the third door on the right.
The first left, third door on the right. Well, thank you, Baylor.
I will also take my leave for the evening. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night,
Guys,
sir.
Have a good one. See you in the morning.
I asked Bailey for another drink to take upstairs with me.
Baylor.
Yes,
Baylor.
you can have a drink, but drinks are only permitted in the downstairs area. We cannot permit them upstairs. It was a rather unfortunate incident with a barrel of ale. But I can certainly get you another drink.
Sure.
I'll have one more.
I'll grab one more.
I'm going to catch him on his, before he bails on us and ask him, were you playing any more of your tricks here recently?
No, I've been busy, sir. Look at all the tips I've made, and he pulls out a purse like 4 times the size of the pouch that you had.
Yeah, I could say you've been busy. I don't know if it's been working, but okay, fair enough. Thank you very much, Baylor. Yeah, appreciate it.
I would like to do something if the opportunity arrives. I would attempt to pickpocket that pouch of gold.
Baylor?
Yeah.
Sure. Make me a sleight of hand check. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. That's a bullcrap. So,
Did you get it? Did you get it?
As Baylor goes to walk away, you see where he ties his pouch to. And as he's tying it up, he's obviously interacting with you as a group. Edgar, you see the opportunity, and as he finishes tying it up, you just grab one of the little bits of string that he's tied it up with, and just keep hold of it as he walks away and the string undoes and you just have the pouch in your hand.
Good evening, gentlemen, as I just toss the coin purse up a little bit and I give him a wink.
Coin is not everything.
Oh, are you saying that to the party or to Baylor as well?
No, not to Baylor.
Okay.
I wait for him to leave, and then I'm just like, "Good evening, gentlemen," and I just toss the coin purse up once in my hand, catch it, and then head up to bed.
Nice. So you
Yeah.
have just acquired 50 gold pieces.
Nice. That's cosmic. That's hilarious. And I'm just going to head up the stairs.
Greed will be your undoing.
It's a busy night. Like this place is packed, and he's making tips left, right, and centre. So, as you lift his purse, you obviously go upstairs. Who was staying downstairs? Karlak and Escanor?
Yeah.
Okay.
While we have our drinks and they all left, I want to ask Karlak, or talk to Karlak and just be like, quite a strange place and a strange situation we find ourselves in this day, brother.
Quite, brother. I'm having second thoughts. Maybe we shouldn't have left after that mind game that was just played on us.
Guess this is the way things are in the grand scheme of the world. We can't always be secluded in our own.
That
We
is
have
the
to
whole
learn.
point of us getting out here, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Let's just see this through.
I don't know how comfortable I feel with it about killing someone.
We'll do what we can to avoid. Stay hidden. Stay in the shadows. What we do.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, though.
Yes.
Or,
And I look around to kind of like see where my drink is. See if my drink came yet.
So, as the evening progresses, and one by one you head up to your what do you call it? Where you rest, to your rooms, to your dorms. Oh, I forgot that word. It's such a simple word. Can I get each of you to make me a fate roll, please?
Computer,
oh.
100.
Okay, here's Dice Bag. Roll 1d100 and got 34.
There you go.
Oh my god.
How fucking terrible.
Fucking 20.
I think that's the lowest group average I've ever had. 4, 9, 20, and 34.
I had the high roll. Holy crap.
Yeah. So,
Sorry about that, guys.
Well, hey, I got a natural 20. Natural 20, baby. You know? I'm just saying.
So, all of you, as you go to sleep that night, you all have a very similar dream. And I need to put some nighty night music on.
Who rolled the 4?
Your brother. As,
Holy crap.
as
It was
each
me.
of you goes into a deep, undisturbed sleep, you all have the same dream. A large griffin comes to you. As it steps forward, its paws of a lion, feathers and head of an eagle, and giant pair of wings. It feels as though it is looking at you and staring directly into your soul. And it says one thing, the same thing, to each of you. You will do nicely before it fades. The morning comes round, and as I say, all of you have had this rather bizarre encounter in the night. And one by one, you come down the stairs in the tavern. Most people this morning have already made way for like the square to go and get their final bits, their final goods, their final weapons and all that sort of stuff ready for the hunt. So it's fairly quiet, and it's literally just the lovely lady of the house that is currently in, Astrid. Ah, good morning, fellows. I trust you got a good night's sleep.
A welcome change from the road.
Oh, aye, nothing better than a nice warm bed and a hot tub of water to relax you in the evening.
The sleep was good, the bed was comfortable, but the dream was most unwelcoming.
Dream?
No, that thing that happens when people sleep? Do you not dream?
Of course I dream. I meant, sir, what was the dream?
A little foggy, but some kind of creature with a lion head came and said something along the lines of, "You will do nicely."
Oh, how strange. That is indeed bizarre. Mind you, Baylor has been known to put a thing or two in drinks before now. I'll have a word with him when he gets in this afternoon, just to make sure that he's been behaving himself.
No need.
You always blab about your dreams to people you don't know, or?
Dreams are a profound thing. What you dream while you are unconscious is a manifest of one true mind.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have not had enough caffeine to talk to you yet. Excuse me.
That sounds like me before the start of this game.
What, man? I mean, come on now. I'm just mugs talk like that, I guess.
Is Edgar just like an impersonation of me in a fantasy world?
No.
Oh, damn it! I thought I'd been. I thought I'd inspired something great then.
Stop being so vain.
Who,
I'm
me
gonna
or
cut him.
Edgar?
You probably think the song is about you.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna lean back towards Karlak and be like, I had kind of the same dream. Kind of under my breath to him.
It seems we all have, hasn't it?
How's that supposed to work? I mean, I'm not really a spiritual kind of guy, but you know,
And do you
Am
think
I
I
able
am?
to hear? Am I able to hear him say this?
Hmm.
I mean, you should be able to, possibly, because I'm just trying to keep it
Yeah,
between them among.
Yeah, you can hear it. Like, he's saying it to the group rather than trying to project it.
Well, if it seems like at least 3 out of the 4 of us had the same dream, maybe our destinies are intertwined. Maybe we were meant to meet in this strange place for one reason or another.
Astrid, coffee, please. I can't talk philosophy right now. Please, can I have some coffee?
Of course you may, my darling. Would you like that double shot or triple?
Too much.
Make it a quad.
Ooh, are you sure? This is pretty strong stuff we're talking here.
If I have to listen to this conversation, I would rather be buzzing.
Of course, my dear, of course. I will get that right away for you. And
I'll
you
take one.
see, you see her put this giant metal pot on top of her side, and she sort of goes, and you see the chef come out of the kitchen. And she goes, and sort of just nods towards the kettle, and he goes, "Okay." And the chef that comes out, he's wearing like a 3 foot tall hat. He's about 2'9" himself. He is a gnome. And you see him just put his hand on the pot as it starts to let out a high-pitched whistle and quickly retreats back to his kitchen.
Cool trick.
Very cool trick.
Here you go, my dear. Fresh off the press for you. And this
Thank
is
you.
a very strong-looking coffee.
Yes, I'm going to drown myself in coffee as I make my way back to the table.
I'm gonna put my hand on Edgar's shoulder and whisper into his ear. I'm sorry if this offends you, but I seen what you did last night, and your greed clouds both your mind and your body. How can you make clear decisions when all you care about is coin?
I could make clearer decisions if you weren't so close to my fucking ear.
I think it's the first time I've seen you play anything antagonistic, Ash. I'm loving it.
It's not.
Ash is playing an edgelord.
He does not have a single goal in mind. You're missing the point, Escanor. You forget this is a job. This is. I mean, I take my jobs very seriously, whether it be for coin or for whatever reason. But the job is still serious.
A job is a job, and we get paid after the fact. But stealing coin from a man who have done a hard day's work is kind of unjust.
Okay, go tell that to Baylor, because he's sure would.
If memory serves, monk, he tried to steal our comrade's coin and purse.
Do you really
I
think he would?
merely repaid him in kind.
Yeah.
Whereas he tried, you succeeded.
Yes, well, I don't fail.
Except for when you make a fate roll.
We shall see.
Again, I saw what happened last night as well, and can't say as it hurts my heart or my psyche at all.
Finally, a man who speaks fucking reason.
I mean, do unto others, right?
And if it bothers you so, Escanor, I won't let you see me do it next time. How about that?
Kind of just shrugs.
Good.
Your
Now
business
that's
is
all settled.
your business is your own.
Thank you.
Fair enough. I'm gonna walk over to the table and sit down. Get me some of that coffee.
So,
I'll take a cup
is
of coffee.
Is Edgar still? Has Edgar finished his first cup of coffee?
I mean, not that quick. I imagine that was about 2 minutes of conversation. I'm just enjoying it.
Okay.
Chug, chug, chug.
So each of you pour out some of this coffee and take a sip. This is indeed a very strong coffee. Like you take a sip of it and you feel like you're seeing smells and smelling colours.
So you can see colors?
Wow. That is some good.
Wow,
No.
amazing.
No, I said you're seeing smells and smelling colours.
Yes, that is some great coffee.
Yes, but if you're seeing the smells and smelling the colors, then you can technically see colors.
Through your nose?
Follow your nose. Anyway,
I think this is a perfect cup of coffee to start with today. Yes.
never had this before. Well, no, that's not true. I think Escanor would probably have coffee in the monastery, right?
Or, really strong tea or something, yeah.
Yeah, probably not as strong, but yeah.
Yeah, no, coffee is a very common thing. If you remember that this setting is very sort of pre-Victorian, Renaissance-ish era.
Mm-hmm.
So coffee's quite a common commodity. It's normally it's normally had by the more upper class, but it's certainly something that's quite common.
Okay. Probably not as strong, though.
Ooh, no, this is a special blend.
Yeah. Okay. Quite bitter, this coffee is.
It is delicious.
It's a wake up. It's a wake up call. That's right.
I think you find it bitter because you're a bitter man.
You don't know me, dude.
Christ, we've gone from edgelord to hippie.
No offense. I'm sure you're a fine man in your own right. I don't want any problems. Maybe I should keep my opinions to myself.
Perhaps. I'll finish my coffee.
So, as you finish your coffee, Escanor, sorry, Edgar, can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
From everybody or just Edgar?
Just Edgar at the moment because he's finished first. So that would be a fail. I don't know if you're aware of this, but coffee is a natural diuretic. You feel the coffee going through you quite rapidly.
Oh no.
If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
Are you okay, Edgar?
Yes, just time for my daily bowel movement, apparently.
Seems awful quick. Just now getting a first cup of coffee in us, and you've already...
I've gone to the toilet.
It is not. It is not a pleasant experience. What happens? That's all I'm saying.
I'll take my time with the coffee that I have, but I will eventually finish it.
Yeah, I finished mine relatively soon. So,
Not
thinking twice.
I mean, I will need con saves from everyone. So if you want to go and make your con saves.
Computer, roll a 20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 7.
There you go.
You are proficient with con saves, and I don't know what your con modifier is.
Con modifier is a 3.
So you get a +5.
So you rolled a 12. That's cool.
I got a +3 to mine. Here's the roll.
17.
17.
Nice.
All of 3 of you pass. The DC for that was 10.
Cool.
You know, it is a strong diuretic, but it is not that strong.
Sometimes it gets you shit. It does.
After about 10-15 minutes, I would imagine Edgar returns.
I would not go in there if I were you.
Oh, Edgar, are you feeling okay?
Oh, yes, fine.
That's good.
You just suddenly hear from the loos. What in the motherfucker? Who the fuck did this?
Time to go!
That's what Edgar was saying about 15 minutes ago.
I got a full belly laugh going now. I'm out here laughing. Okay, that's it. Edgar, I don't know if we should be hanging around here too much longer.
So as you guys leave, you can see the streets are fairly busy with people rushing here, there, and everywhere, getting the final preparations for the celebrations this evening. There is still that sort of foggy, low-lying mist on the ground, but the air is full of the smell of roasting corn, roasting chestnuts. You can smell the occasional piece of sort of meat being spit roasted and cooked. As you make your way round to the marketplace, you can see there are arms dealers. There are people selling various kits. You can see there is people selling different types of medicines and things like that.
Are there any poultices around?
There are some medical supplies.
We didn't get paid yet from the Baron, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And it was 100 gold pieces each.
Right. No, we didn't get that yet, though. But,
no.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think because you were looking for medicine. And we need to find not an alchemist, an apothecary.
Yes, there is, as I say, there is someone selling medical supplies.
All right.
I would like to purchase a healing poultice.
Oh, we're in the same thing.
I need to double check something quickly. Why is that being weird now? Why can I not? Bear with me. My computer's being funky. There we go. I need to go there. I need to find this. Bear with me. Bear with me. So, as you ask the gentleman for a healing poultice, he says, I do have a few of these available. The gentleman you approach is rather gaunt and fairly like a dark bluish skin tone. You can see he's got very, very white pale eyes and very white hair. He is clearly of drow nature. How many would you require, sir?
Probably depends on how much they cost.
Well, for a basic healing salve, like this one here, as he gets out a little bronze pot, and it has like a little lid on it, and you can see there is the putty inside. It says this one in particular is 10 gold pieces. You will get 5 uses out of one of these little pots if you are smart.
Take 5.
5 pots, yes, okay, absolutely, that is fine. And he
Okay.
pulls out the 5 little tins.
I'll take one.
That will be 50 gold pieces, please.
What you doing in business with you, sir?
Thank you very much.
Do you perhaps have one more?
Unfortunately, that was the last of my stock.
Do you have any other healing remedy?
Unfortunately, that is the last of the healing supplies. I could sell you a surgeon's kit if you would like.
Mechanically speaking, what does that do?
A surgeon's kit, mechanically speaking, not a great deal. It will just stitch up wounds. It will stop you from bleeding out. I reckon.
Okay, so it would
I reckon,
stabilize someone that's on
yeah,
like
yeah,
death saves or something.
yeah. I would say that.
You said how many uses per pot? Thing?
5.
3.
5.
5 uses per pot.
Yes. So you've got 25 uses of the healing salve, which is 2d4 plus 2 for each use.
Equivalent to a normal healing potion, yeah?
Yeah.
I toss one to the rest of my colleagues.
Thanks, Edgar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Don't thank me. Thank the gnome in the bar.
Thank
I'll
Baylor.
give him a wink.
Maybe you're not as... You know what? Never mind.
There you go. Now we're getting it together.
Edgar, before we continue, the three of us were talking while you were getting coffee. Did you have a particular dream last night as well? The same one? Because it seems like we all did, but unsure about you.
Can't recall.
Had
What did you dream about?
Had the
A big beast with a lion's head, a serpent's tail, and wings. If I recall correctly, saying that
Eagle's head.
you
I will
Eagle's
rectify
head, Eagle's head, lion's body. Yeah. That's right.
the griffin.
The griffin, yeah. But I don't know if my character would know what a griffin actually is, so just describe that, and it said something along the lines of "you will do."
I try not to remember too many of my dreams. But it does seem to be ringing a bell. If I
Coincidence,
recall,
perhaps?
it had an eagle's head, not a lion's head.
Yes, you are correct. Eagle's head, lion's body, and a snake tail.
Fascinating creature. I wonder what we will do for.
Fate, perhaps, or coincidence?
I
Think we'll
don't
find
believe in
out.
fate.
Why? Because you failed the fate rolls? So did I. But anyway, maybe one day you'll change your mind.
Wonder if we can. like to go find an armor somewhere.
Yeah, there are places to buy armor.
I mean, I'm wearing armor already. I don't know if I got enough for any armor, but something maybe necessary for the hunt, possibly.
Depends what you're looking for.
I know that's why I was just sitting here thinking about what could I use that would be specialized for this hunt.
Not a great deal. I mean, the majority of armors and things here are all like the most basic of basic equipment.
Standard, okay.
Yeah. It's literally
Right.
just for
Is
people
there-
that are looking to top up supplies, like if they're looking to replace a piece of armor or replace a weapon, that kind of thing. They're not
Right.
Is
expecting
there
to sell loads and loads of stuff.
is there perhaps a ghillie suit of sorts?
No. There is no sort of camouflage stuff.
All right. Do we do we need any? I've got my I got the explorer's pack. It's got rope and everything in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I believe that I am ready whenever we decide to go, I guess, into the forest. Is that how this works? Do we just go in and start hunting? Is there a time,
It
Edgar?
starts.
There's normally an announcement in the square.
All right. All right.
So,
Yeah.
How much time do we have before the hunt starts?
you have a few hours. They normally wait until like the sun starts to go down. So you've still got a few hours to mill about.
Maybe this is just like above table. Maybe go back to the Baron's house and speak to him and Poland and see how ready they actually are. Or we can just fuck off for a couple hours. I don't know. Whatever.
I'd like to kind of walk around the village myself or the town and see what else is going on in town. There's all kinds of people here. Got to be something going on somewhere.
So, as you guys sort of take your time milling around, if you do go to the Baron's house, you would find that the Baron is not home. And neither is his family. They've all kind of gone out for the day. They're getting themselves sorted and ready for their bits and pieces that they need to be ready for. And as we do, as you are sort of looking around at the various wares and things, we are going to go for a short reprieve, a short intermission. So, guys, gals, we will be back very, very shortly. Do not go anywhere, as when we return, we shall be setting forth towards the hunting grounds
All
for the
right.
start of the festival. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for your patience whilst I made tea and had a quick puff. So, the evening draws in. Its day soon turns to dusk as you wander through the village, enjoying the festivities, enjoying some snacks here and there. Eventually, the people all start to gather inside of the town square, and you can see there is a little wooden box. I say box, it's like a little stage that's been set with a little wooden podium. And on the wooden podium, you can see the Baron in all his white clothing, his white veil covering his face still. And he says, "Ladies, gentlemen, friends and hunters alike, welcome to the hunt of the waning crescent moon once more. I trust you are all well equipped thanks to our vendors and their generous discounts given to the village. And we look forward to the food, supplies, and herbs that you will bring back from the woods. My son Polin will, of course, once again be partaking this year. It is, I remind you, his final attempt to pass the rite of passage and successfully complete a hunt to show his worth. And I have faith that he will succeed." Polin kind of just gives like a really nervous wave from behind. "If you would all kindly step forward towards the edge of the forest. Upon the crack of the firework, the hunt will begin." And you see everyone starting to make their way towards the edge of the hunting grounds.
Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, but as soon as like the crack of the firework or whatever it is, and everyone runs into the forest, I will follow the rest of them, but I want to be a little more stealthy.
Sure, make me a stealth check.
Lemo. Got a +6.
Oh, why is that done that?
Is it still? Can you still see the screen?
Yeah. No. Something weird's happened to my horizontal display. It's for some reason jumped away from my webcam onto yours.
All right.
Bizarre.
Here's the roll.
11.
11. Damn, that's not good.
Yeah. I mean, you're stealthy to those that aren't paying attention to what's going on around them. Pretty much, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guards and things can still see you.
Right.
All
But
three
moving-
of them, including Axel.
So this is not a problem for us to hunt together, like the other three of us, or do we all need to be like hunting by ourselves?
So the idea of the Festival of the Hunt, it is a bit of a competition with a bit of a prize pool to it for the victor. The idea is that you're meant to hunt solo, and you can achieve victory and glory and all the rest of it.
Okay.
But this is why he's pretty much asked you as a party to what's the word?
Keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on him, but also to not really be seen with him if you can help it.
Right. Well, I was just thinking when the fireworks start, do I need to go in there by myself, kind of, off to the left a little, or do I just kind of want to stay with the whole party?
Up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll just kind of hang off, a little left to everybody, but still within eyesight of who we need to be. Yeah.
Sure. So, without further ado, you hear the high-pitched whistle and the of the firework. And as you do, you see everyone rushing forwards into the forest. Poland kind of hangs back a little bit and then waits for most of the others to disperse in the hunting grounds.
Like casually stroll in, just like walking in,
Yep.
not running.
I'm gonna kind of get the eye of Poland and give him the good luck, the nod of the head. Good luck.
I pull out my hand crossbows, holding one just like up over my shoulder, just
Alrighty.
rolling.
So you want to be stealthed as well, did you, Edgar?
Reasonably.
Okay, that's fine. You can hide in the tree there. So, as you guys step into this forest is definitely has an eerie sensation about it. Like, you can see, you know that it is like, it's probably like late spring time, but the majority of the trees look more autumny. They've got their red leaves, they're falling to the ground. It's quite dry and like there's like a cold dryness to it.
So my big 260 pounds isn't really being stealthy on all those leaves.
We'll let Ironheart take point, I think.
All right, I can do that.
I'll take rear.
Good Lord knows.
Well, actually, I was thinking more like, all right, if you and Ironheart take point, like one on the left, one on the right, Poland will be in the middle, and then me and Karlak can cover the rear on both sides as well. You know what I mean?
Yep. Just remember, we cannot be seen with him. That's the trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And who knows? Maybe we'll win the hunt. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I know that's not the idea, but you never can tell, right?
We're gonna win.
I like it. I like it a lot.
By any means necessary, right, Escanor?
All right. So now I got my sword out.
I'll just give him like a faint nod.
So, Paladin starts to very nervously walk forward. Ironheart, you kind of try to keep level with Poland, I would imagine.
Yeah. Off to his right, I guess.
Yeah. Karlak, where are you taking? Are you taking the rear or?
Yeah, I was gonna take the rear, kind of to the right, so kind of like do something like that. Yeah, kind of following Edgar.
Where are you taking? What position?
I'll take rear on the left.
Sure. So, with that being said, can I get some perception checks, please?
Computer, roll a d20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 19.
Yeah.
So all of you can see.
Hold on, I'm rolling.
22.
22.
All of you can see a pair of doors on opposite sides of this large, wide opening as you enter into the forest.
Pair of boars. Need to get Poland's attention. Kind of. Does he see him?
He sees them and he kind of freezes up. He's like really nervous to step forward.
Go get them, boy.
How far apart are we from Poland? Can he hear us if we say something to him in like a whispering tone, or within earshot at least? Stand your ground.
You know what? Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll just let out like a giant whistle to get the boar's attention.
They see you. You're. Oh no, you're over there, aren't you? Do they see you? Yeah, they see. Well, at least. Yeah, they see you. They can see you through the trees.
I say the one sees.
No.
Yeah,
They
I see them. They see me.
Yeah.
Am I seen with my stealth or?
With your 16. Let's have a look. No. But they do start to back off, these boars. They don't really want to be caught and killed. Like, they deem you predatory, so they are going to try and run away.
Are they any of me? Are they closer to me or closer to Edgar?
One is to the north, sort of next to Edgar. Okay. One is a fair ways to the south, about 45 foot away from you to the south.
Oh, okay. All right. So
can I get a shot off at this one whilst hidden?
Yeah.
That'd be an advantage.
Yes. You're a rogue, aren't you? So whilst hidden, it's.
No, I'm a fighter.
That would be a hit.
Nice.
I get my bonus action.
Yeah. That would be a miss. Can I get initiatives from everyone, please?
Computer, roll a d20. Or don't.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 15.
Ew. That's 18 total? No, yeah, 18 total right now.
Okay. 18 for Ironheart.
12.
And for Escalade is 12. I need a roll for Polin, the young man who we're all here for. Who rolled a 5. So, top of the round, we have Ironheart. Ironheart, there's a ball 20 feet to the south west of you.
Okay.
There's also one 25 feet northwest of you.
All right. So, do I see any other hunters around there besides our?
Make me a perception check.
Computer, roll a d20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 5.
Oof.
No idea.
No idea. Okay. Which one is the one that Edgar shot?
The one to the north.
The north. Okay, so Edgar's got that one covered. I'll go get the other one to the south.
Okay.
Southwest or whatever. So I'll move up to him, and I'll just use my sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, computer, roll a d20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 12.
So 15.
Is a hit.
Cool. Computer, what is it? The long sword, what, 2d6? Or 1d8?
I should have a +6 to hit, but whatever.
A plus?
It's one.
It's 1d6.
It's 1d8 for a longsword.
Right, and you're right, Russ. I do have a +6 because I didn't even think about the proficiencies. I do them with the strength.
So 1d8 with that.
It's 1d8 plus 4 slashing, the longsword.
All right.
Yeah.
Computer, roll 1d8.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d8 and got 6.
So 10 points of damage?
12.
Why 12?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I heard.
It is very, very injured.
Nice. Yeah, but that's going to be it for me. So
this boar up here, it now knows where you are, Edgar. And it is going to charge. Because it doesn't think it can outrun you. So first it's going to roll its tusk attack. Oh, I forgot to target you. What's your AC, Edgar? 15. It's going to miss you. Edgar, it is now your turn. As you sort of sidestep this creature charging towards you.
Wheel for me, piggy. I'll shoot him point blank.
And miss.
I'll try again with my bonus action.
That will hit. I forgot you took the feat that allows you to close range. And that will kill it as it falls over and there is a giant bolt sticking out of its skull. I kind of imagine as it's running towards you, you kind of just take aim.
Yeah, I just hold my ground, wait for a minute, and just as he opens his mouth, just
turn him into a unicorn.
Well, you're laughing, Ironheart, but this other boar is going to try and tusk you.
Bring it on.
And it is gonna hit.
Okay.
And it is gonna roll 6 points of damage.
All right.
Jesus.
Ouch.
And it's only 50%.
Only 50%. Remember, you've only just stepped into the woods and you're already on 50% of your HP.
I understand.
Escanor.
How far is the closest one?
From you, the only one left. It's 30 feet southwest.
Cool, I can get just about there with 30 feet of movement.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna attack it with my Yiklawa. And let's roll for that.
Yep.
19 to hit.
There you go.
There's a hit.
Alright, let's roll damage for that, and that'll be +4. 10 points of damage there.
Oh, he's dead.
That is one dead boy.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Dead before, so.
I had a bonus action. Alright, fine. Alright.
Only a pair of balls. Like, I'm not quite sure what you guys were expecting. They're not exactly. They're not exactly challenging creatures.
Alright, so I'll just run up to it and with my short spear, just kind of stab it in the neck, and it falls and bleeds out, I guess.
And guess what I found in the... is 1d8. Yeah, I've just found the Yiklawa in the books. I found what book it's from.
Yeah.
Cool.
What book is it from?
It's from Tomb of Annihilation.
Whatever.
Which makes me chuckle after the conversation we had the other day when you were like, what module would you want to run if you had the choice? I'm like, Tomb of Annihilation.
Fuck Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, you know you want me to run it one day.
Maybe. Let's see.
So can I use one of my 5 uses of my salve to get my points back?
It takes 10 minutes, like all healing equipment.
Okay,
You can
so
stop for 10 minutes. But I was just about to say, Poland sees that you have been injured, Ironheart. Like you literally have a tusk hole in your side. Poland rushes over to you. And says, I'm so sorry. That was my fault. I should have done more. And he sort of puts his hands out towards the wound. Please, let this work. Let this work. And you see a light emanate from his hands around the wound as it starts to stitch itself closed. And you heal for 6 points.
Nice.
You're back at full health.
But
I don't know what to think about that now. I'm kind of looking at him all quizzical, like, what happened? Why?
As he does so, and he finishes healing you, you see his eyes kind of flicker for a brief instant. Just don't go getting yourself hurt again like that. Seems like he's had a bit of a swing of an attitude.
I'm going to look at him and, kind of whisper it to him, or kind of, in a low voice. What are you? Who are you?
I'm Poli. I'm the Baron's son. You know who I am.
Yeah, it's not what I meant. But, okay. Thank you. And we'll head back out for hunting. More hunting.
Polin looks at the two boars and he sort of looks around. It's not enough. It's not going to be enough. And you hear the panic start to creep in.
Easy boy. Plenty more game in these woods.
He blindly rushes through a tree and into another opening. And as he does so, I'm imagining you guys follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all head through the trees.
Still about the job. That's right.
Pardon me. He starts looking around. Can I get another perception check from you all, please?
Computer, roll a d20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Rolled 1 d20 and got 17.
Nice.
Not great. Not great at all.
Karlak, I would imagine you're more focused on Poland than anything else, like watching what he's doing, rather than looking around at what else is around.
Right.
What did you roll?
Because I know...
Russ?
I'm sorry, what?
What did you roll?
For what, perception?
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second. 14.
So, Ironheart, Escanor, and Edgar. You hear something that perhaps you're not quite ready to hear yet in these woods. You hear... as you see a black bear heading directly toward Poland.
Back up, Poland.
I will immediately get in front of Poland.
I've got this as he pulls his dagger ready to strike.
Let him do it.
Escanor is going to charge forward. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, I'll let you get in front of him, in between him and the bear. We will keep your initial initiative rolls.
Okay, so where does that put me?
Which would mean that Karlak, it is your turn. Ironheart, you are currently 25 foot away from this bear.
Okay. In front or behind? Like between?
You're behind Polin, so it goes you,
okay.
Polin, then Escanor to this bear.
All All right.
So, Karlak, it is your turn.
Does the bear see me?
No, the bear is focusing on Polin and now Escanor.
Okay, I'm gonna run. Oh. Can I make it to that tree line?
Yep.
To run to that tree line to try to stay behind the bear.
Mm-hmm.
I will end my turn there.
If you're not going to take an attack action, you can always use the dash action to move around.
How much does dash get me?
An extra 30 foot.
An extra 30 foot. Let's get fully. Do I just say I use dash, or do I gotta actually use it?
You can just say you're using your dash action.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use dash. I'll dash for another 20 to get directly behind him.
Nice.
And stay within striking.
Okay.
But I still want to stay hidden.
Okay. So, it is the bear's turn. Let's do it that way. You have rushed in front of a very angry bear, Escanor. As you see, it lifts up one of its giant claws and tries to strike at you, and hits. This could be bad. That is 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
As it cleaves a nice big scratch mark across your chest. It grabs you in its jaw and deals 5 points damage to you.
I'm down.
Damn it.
As it tosses you 5 foot aside, out of the way. No. This is my fault. And he's going to run to the bear. And he is going to swing at it with a dagger. He is going to hit the black bear with the dagger. And he is going to do 4 points of damage to the black bear as he starts swinging wildly with his dagger and just catching the edge of its snout. Ironheart.
Yes.
It is your turn. This bear is 25 foot ahead of you.
All right, I'm going after him. Yeah, I'll go. I'm going to run up to him and attack him. So, computer, roll a d20. Really? Computer, roll a d20. Where are you at? What the hell, Bob?
Okay, here's dice
There
bag.
you go.
Roll 1d20 and got 12.
So, 18.
Hits.
Computer, roll 1d8. Yeah.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d8 and got 6.
Ooh, so another 10 points of damage.
Sweet. It is still up, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Edgar.
I'm going to run 20 feet up behind Olin. Is it an action to drag him back?
No, but he will resist you, which will require a contested check.
Yeah, I can make my peace with that.
It'll be the same rules as a grapple. So, you rolled a 9. Yeah. Yeah, he, as you kind of go to grab him, he kind of shakes you off.
You're a good boy, and then I'm just gonna do a dive-in combat roll for my last 10 feet.
Yep.
That way, and fire 2 shots.
Sure.
Nice.
That'll be a hit.
Yes.
Oh, minimum damage.
And it's dead. As you place a bolt in each of its eyes.
Nice.
I had him. I was
You
gonna.
foolish boy. You're not supposed to engage a black bear in hand-to-hand combat.
Your friend.
Somebody.
He's. And Escanor, can I get a death saving throw from you? Because it is your turn. Next. That is a natural
shit.
1.
Uh-oh.
I will attempt to stabilize him when possible.
Can we not take his potion or his salve and give it to him?
Takes 10 minutes to apply.
Okay. I mean,
So
he kind of got...
would need the stabilization first, and Karlak would be the next in the initiative order if Karlak would like to do something.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to run and stabilize him.
Sure. Can I get a medicine check, please?
Medicine.
I really don't want to cause death at level 1.
A natural 1 on the death save. Damn, man.
That is a 5. That is a fail. You do not stabilize him.
I think I'm like in a panic to try to save him.
Please let this work. Let this work, damn it. That's not good. So as Polin reaches out his hands once more, Ironheart, you see the same bright light start to leave his hand as left and healed your wound.
Mm-hmm.
But this time it is enveloped by a shadow, and it looks like some kind of claw or some kind of being grabs hold of the hands so that the fingers intertwine and force the hand back to stop him from using his magic. He's dying. I need to help him. Ironheart, it is your action, your turn.
I'd like to go ahead and stabilize him if I can.
Medicine check, please.
Okay, computer, roll a d20.
Okay, here's dice bag. Roll 1d20 and got 15.
15 will stabilize. And on that
Nice.
note, I need to go into play daddy duties for 2 minutes, guys, so bear with me.
Awesome.
Well, I was almost a goner, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on the edge of my chair right here. I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, I'm just the tip of my ass is on my chair. The rest of me's like ready to jump up and do something.
A natural 1 on that death save, man. Damn.
Yeah, that's a little bit hairier than I care to like for a session 1.
Right.
Have you considered not getting hit by a bear?
I mean, like, my AC is 17, so I kind of thought I had a
80 was
pretty
17. He rolled a 14 to hit.
I gotta mute myself for a second. I'll be right back.
Wait, what? So that would have missed.
Yeah, attack 14 to hit with the claws, and then a 20 on his bite attack.
The 20 would have hit with the bite. So why did he say the 14 hits?
Yeah, maybe
So
it
then
was
I
accuracy correct.
wouldn't have been down. All right. Well, when he comes back, we'll go over that because
Yeah, I thought
a
that.
monk
What is
a
your
monk
AC?
17. It's 10 plus dex plus wisdom. So it's 10. My dex is a 18, so plus 4, so that's 14, and my wisdom's a 16, which is another 3, so 17. So the claws would have missed.
Can you hear me? Echo. Can you hear me? Call
So then, yeah.
to.
Yeah, we need to figure out what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't equip no armor, did you?
No, I don't have any armor.
Yeah, Fantasy Grounds is a little
I'm
bit
just
weird with
saying.
armor.
Time.
What?
Fantasy Grounds is a bit weird with armor at the minute, so Dave might not have had it right on your character sheet.
All right, I'll tell him when he gets back. It's not a big deal, but like for going on future endeavors, or we'll see what happens.
7 miles east and 10 miles. Open trends. 2. 3. East.
Friends, everybody.
What, Steve?
You can create.
Is it just me, or is Steve's mic
No,
going
I'm
in and
here.
out?
Hold on.
It's late. He's
Hold
coming.
on. Hold on. There. Now y'all can hear me, right?
We heard you before.
Sorry, I'm my dinner's ready next door. I've got to run over and grab it real quick. So I'll be right back. But I've also got a game starting right now too. So,
7 miles east. 10
but
miles.
I don't have to be there for that. I just have to be there to start it.
Open trends. Or west.
So I'll be right back. Okay.
Venture. Or assault.
Bye, Steve.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to mute myself.
And that was the end of Steve.
But yeah, that 14 would have definitely missed. But the bite would have hit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a dirty 20 or a natural 20 because Dave's got the rolls. Weird. Just see the number.
Well, the claw was 10 damage, and the bite was 5. So the claw would have missed. The bite would have hit for 5 damage. So I would still be up on 6 HP then.
Very strange.
The 14, that's including the modifiers and everything, right?
Sorry, guys.
Dave.
Yes.
Dave. The 14 on the claw attacks would have missed.
What's your AC?
17.
Well, I got your AC is 14 then. Because I don't have armor on you, that's why. Right.
I'm a monk, I don't wear armor. The armor class is 10 plus dex plus wisdom.
Did I put the monk class on your thing? Yeah.
Fantasy Grounds is really weird with armor at the minute, Dave. I've had to adjust mine as well to get it right.
Yeah, because you have the unarmored defense, don't you?
Yeah, so my dex is a +4 and my wisdom's a +3, so it's 10 +4 +3, so
Yeah.
17.
I've updated that now, so you wouldn't have taken those attacks, so that's fine. We can
I mean, the dirty 20 or natural 20 or whatever would have still hit,
Yeah.
but the claw attacks would have missed.
Yeah, so you would.
So I would be up on 6 HP.
Hold on, because he used the claws first, which was a 14, and then the bite, which was a dirty 20, which is 5 points damage. So you are still up on 6 points. Nevertheless, Poland would still try to heal you, and that would have still happened.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure, because like when I thought both of them hit, I thought you had everything correct. And then when Ash and Val told me that the claw attacks was only a 14, I'm like, yeah, that would have missed.
Yeah, so that's my bad. I should have made the call on the actual roll.
Hold on that note, shouldn't my AC be 18 then?
Yours has already got full dex plus wisdom.
So what's your AC then, Val?
Okay. 16.
16, okay.
Yeah, because your dexterity is +4 and your wisdom is +2, so it's +6.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
16. Yep.
So, upon killing this bear, Poland looks round. You've got 2 boars and a bear to hog tie up. He looks around once more, still in a bit of a flurry, bit of a panic. It's not enough. It's not gonna be enough. As Poland goes to run off deeper into these woods.
Follow him.
Dave, I'm just going to assume that I just recover all my arrows at the end of combat.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
Can I follow him and make a perception check to see if anybody's watching and or around? See all this?
You can.
Like remain stealthed if possible. Whilst moving through these
Chasing after
trees.
Poland, who is actually dashing. Be very difficult.
Yeah, I can dash too. It's fine.
We won't stealth then.
Oh, damn, that's not a good roll.
What are you trying to do?
Perception, and that's an 8.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's around. You can't hear anyone around. But then again, you can hear like all the birds, the trees, and everything else that's rattling around.
But yeah, I'll dash after him.
Poland, can we stop and take a breather for 10 minutes, please?
It's not enough. It's not.
I'm aware of
enough.
that, but there will be plenty of hunting to be had. We just need to take 10 minutes and patch up Escanor.
You suddenly hear, it's not enough.
Okay. You need to calm down, sir.
You start to see black veins throbbing through his body. You see his eyes flickering. You can see all the negative emotions starting to overwhelm him as he's
I'm fine. Let's just keep going. I appreciate the concern, Edgar.
As you were, Poland.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's come over me. Don't follow. And he runs. And that is where we will end the session for tonight.
You're a bitch.
This is a nice little stopping point for us all.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who has been watching on the stream. Thank you to everyone who's watching it on demand. We will be back again in... what day are we today? Sunday. We will be back on Wednesday when Group A is doing stuff. Off the top of my head, I can't recall at the moment. Yeah. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's great.
Worst
Wow.
ever.
What a great outro. When
know.
Group A is doing stuff. Yeah.
But guys, do join us on Wednesday evening at 7 PM British Summer Time, 4 PM Eastern, which I believe is 2 PM Pacific. And now I'm saying it doesn't sound right. 1 PM Pacific.
No, wrong.
It's 1 PM
It'll be
Pacific.
2 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m.
Yes.
Pacific.
Thank you. Yes.
We get to level up.
You're welcome.
Do we level up? Do we level up?
You will indeed level up.
We will indeed level up.
You will indeed level up at the end of this session, yes. But as I was saying, thank you everyone for watching. Do tune in on Wednesday. If you're watching this on catch up, thank you very much for your support. And we will see you